Jones. I'm very honored to be your master of ceremony for today's event. Today's event is actually, this is what we have is the Canadian Housing Forum. It's organized by the resident of Markham Amenity Network. So I'm going to have Diana Au introduce and give a brief descriptions of the organization later on. But first item on the agenda is it's my pleasure to introduce to you our distinguished guests and panelists for today's forum. I'm going to start from left to right, according to the seating arrangement. Our first distinguished guest is Mr. Ricky Chen Tanwangge. He's an investment banker. And our second panelist is Miss Cynthia Lai Gui-ha Lui Si. Okay, Lai Gui-ha Lui Si. Okay, and Miss Lai is an former Toronto Real Estate Board president. Our third distinguished guest is I beg your pardon, Bang Gu Zhang Gong Bong Gu Lui Si. She's obviously a distinguished lawyer and also a legal advisor of the China-Canada realty profession. And our next panelist is obviously our councillor for the city of Markham, Mr. Alan Ho, Ho Wu Ging, 萬錦市嘅第二區市議員. Okay, welcome. And the next panelist, our distinguished guest, is Mr. Bang Leung Man Bong. I don't think he needs any introduction from me. I mean, I'm sure he's well known among most of you. Mr. Bang Leung is a chartered accountant and also a renowned news commentator. Our next guest is, if I haven't missed anybody, is Mr. Joseph Wong Zihou 先生. He's the he's the Remax Excel Realty broker. All right. And our next guest is Mr. Will Song Wei 先生. He's the president of the Chinese Business Council in Vaughan. Last but not least is our distinguished guest panelist, Mr. I beg your pardon, Mr. Scott Au, 歐振宇先生. Okay, 歐振宇先生. Okay. I'm sorry?